One, two, one, two, three. I am a guy from a place. Charm City Bipper, Quis the Vandal, Marquis is the name my mama gave me. Coming back with another reflection on the moments that I've been having. I have sat with the thought of know where you're ordering from. Where are you placing your orders? I sat with it for a couple of reasons. I have had the tendency over the years to be mad at people for falling short in my life. For a long time, I believed because a person held a certain title that they were expected to do certain things. Now, the title and its expectations are defined by me. So, dad means you got to do this, you got to do that, you got to do, and got to do, ho to do. And all these expectations create a space that often left me disappointed. My expectations were grounded in what other people around me would say. Oh, that's your father. He's supposed to. Oh, you're not my father. So what say do you have in what my father's supposed to do? You've never been a father. So what say do you have in what fathers are supposed to do? And the funny thing is, when I would look for advice, I wouldn't go to fathers about how fathers show up. If my mom would fall short, I wouldn't go to mothers all the time. And as I've grown, I've become more conscious of that. I become more aware of my attachment to outcomes, more aware of how expectation has left me more frustrated than fulfilled. Know where you're ordering from. We are standing in the line at the burger spot, getting to the front of the line and confused about why they don't have pizza. They put together some concoction that they are calling pizza. We go to tell everybody how horrible their pizza is. They're not known for pizza. We're meeting individuals. We're bringing them into our life. We're going into workplaces. We're making them parts of our life, and angry or upset with these spaces and individuals because they are not giving us this thing that they don't even do well. Some people advertise things and they fall short of what they advertise. There's this saying that I live by, and I have to remind myself. When they show you who they are, believe them. Is that whole fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Major shame on me for being goofy enough, foolish enough to not know you were the problem. Now I'm the problem because I'm coming back to this space requesting something of a space that it just does not have. I don't want to talk a lot about certain things, but it is important to acknowledge this. It's important to truly sit with the fact that some people ain't got it to give. And our desire to get it from spaces that don't have it to give is more of a sign that we need some help than it is that they do. Oh, they always lying to me. Why are you allowing people to lie to you? Why are you allowing people to lie to God's child like that? Why are you allowing people to lie to your mama child like that? Why are you allowing people to make you come in on the weekend for this job you hate? Why you working somewhere you don't want to be? Why are you continuing to make this choice? Is it fear? Probably. I'll speak for myself. Me personally, when I was in spaces that continuously showed me what they was, and I stayed in them, and I would go and powwow with people who also stayed in spaces that continuously showed them who they was, it was fear. It was that scene out of Friday where Smokey talking big, and then Big Worm show up and he's scary. Oh, he ain't gonna do nothing to nobody anyway. And then they show up and you scary. What you finna do? What you ain't finna get that chain back. That was my grandmama. You ain't finna get that chain back. Go get your chain back, yo. Go get your chain back. There's a couple companies with your chain right now. And you could have been started that business. You could have been got busy. You could have been got with the shorty that you wanted to be with. But you been scary. You don't think you deserve it. That's the truth of it. That's the truth. Nah, because they can't treat people like that. They can treat people however people allow them to treat them. Straight up. If they say we doing holiday season and y'all got to be here, or you getting fired and you show up, they can treat people however people allow them to treat them. At some point, there is a space where you ain't got a lot of options and you're back against that wall, and you gonna have to shoulder some. You gonna have to shoulder some things. You gonna have to take a couple lumps on the chin. But I say this and I mean it. God has done so much more with people who have less than we do. People got a digital Swiss Army knife in their pocket. Some of you are watching this video on a digital Swiss Army knife. And you talking about what you can't do. I saw this video Young Dolph put up. He was like, it's $1 million device right here. The entry fee, like $1,200 possibly, and you're not even paying it all at once. The entry fee is a monthly payment, and you got access to literally the world with this one device. You can book flights, you can book hotels, you can do math equations, you can punch in complex math equations. You can get on social media and contact people in different countries and different time zones. You have access to the world with this one device. If you have it, of course, because there's still a digital divide and everybody does not have access to these things. But let's be real. If you got it and we struggling, that's on us. It's on us, dog. You ain't in no cell. You got your freedom. You got breath in your lungs. Your body work. What's the reason? And the sad part is a lot of times it'll take us losing things and not having access to it for us to realize what we had. That's a space you don't want to be in. Speaking from my own experience, I've been in a space where I couldn't, like physically could not go do the things that I was used to doing. And this was like a year of my life. I'll explain it more in detail. But I had a moment where I could not. Like there were limitations set on me by my mind and by government. Like limitations. And these limitations put a lot of things in perspective. Most of the times I'm living without limitation. My only limit is my ego and my belief of what somebody will think of me if I do a certain thing. They're going to think about what you do regardless of what you do. You do great, they might think it's awesome, or they might think you lame and you arrogant and you think you better than people. You do bad and they're going to think, oh, that's what he supposed to do. He ain't nothing anyway. You know, you're lame, and it may make them feel better. Either way, you're going to get talked about, bro. Don't nobody get out of here without critique. Don't nobody get out of here without the judgment of man. But guess what? The judgment of man ain't the final judgment. What a man think of me is subject to change. One day I'm his best friend. Yo, that guy A1. That's a real. Oh yeah, I'm a real. Yeah, that's cool. Next day, yo, I don't even know why he did that, yo. He lame, bro. He don't really be on it like he say he is, bro. Like he always talking. He always say what he finna do and don't do it. Yo, too tall to not be hooping. Yo, too talented to not be the star of the show, bro. Like he need to go harder. Yo, you my man, yo. I'm grateful to have you in my life, yo. Like it be moments, bro. It be moments. But it be moments, y'all. It be moments. Recognize that. Your victory is a moment, and it's finna pass. Your victory is a thing of the past. Soon as you win, that's the past. Because you gotta go into the next moment, be regular again. But you could live in it with your pride. Look at this trophy. You walk around with your trophy for 6 months. A whole new competition, getting people done geared up for the next competition. You just, yeah, look at this trophy, man. Look at what I done did, man. You got a bunch of A bunch of people around you like, yeah, yo, you the greatest, yo. You the greatest. Ain't nobody finna be better than you. Yeah, yo. Brother. Go back to the start. Go back to the start. Go back to the start. The honor the art. The art of whatever it is. The art of discipline. The art of consistency. The art of sacrifice. The art that got you to the part that you was at. But yeah, like I said. Like I said, like I said, like I say, when I say what I'm saying. Know where you ordering from. Remove that ego. That ego that got you walking into the burger spot asking for sushi and upset with them. The ego that got you walking in the burger spot that's not even topped here and mad that the service poor, mad that the food whack. It's like, come on. You do better, you get better. Like, what we asking for? What we asking for? You asking for loyalty from people that ain't never had a real friend. You asking for loyalty from a person that always come to you with gossip about others. A person that always got death on their tongue and negativity. It'll never bring you no good news. They news sources are all of the negative media. You asking for things from people that they don't serve. It's not on a menu. A lot of people come with a menu very present. It's not hard to find a menu. But what we do, even know what we do is we oftentimes project because we are in a space where we may believe something is to be and it isn't. When we believe it is more than what it is, because we don't have a sense of the right thing. It's just I don't know how to explain it any further, but I wish you all I wish you all an amazing day. I wish you all peace, prosperity, many, many blessings, and a life filled with proper orders, a life filled with abundance, a life filled with gratitude, appreciation, joy, bliss, peace. A life filled, a life that's already full. A life is full. Your life is full in this moment. You may not be conscious of it because of certain things going on. That boss annoying. All right. The phone ain't hitting like it used to. The car kind of janky. The car going rugga, 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 rugga. The car out here sounding like Busta Rhymes. You may be going through it a little bit, but it's a moment, baby. It's a moment. And life is still full in the darkest moment. That's the part. It's still light. You gotta open your eyes. You gotta turn your head. Swivel. Keep your head on the swivel. Keep your head on the swivel because you may be facing some negativity. Oh man, that's wild. You turn it around. You use the other end of that swivel. Oh yo, it's lit over there. Let me walk in that direction. Yeah, y'all know what it is. I am a guy from a place. Charm City Bipper. Quis The Vndl. Marquis is the name my mama gave me. One day made better is many days made greater. I'm uplifting you to be in a world that cares. If I keep it to myself, I think that that's unfair. Cause the joys I've been given are best when shared. All my visionaries never die. Legends survive. The seeds we sow daily. We get better with time. One time for your mind. I'm just feeling good. It is what it is. As I said, peace and love.
Take me higher. I just wanna feel free.